What is up, peoples of the YouTubeverse? Back again, just for a little vlog thing. And get a bit of my face and stuff. And because I've been here with the cat so much, I got a bit of Rorschach in here as well. Crested Geckos went back home today and everything. They did well with the stay here. The person who had me watching them, her name's Kat. She was very thankful, very kind person. Still works with the PetSmart I used to work with as a groomer. And she was telling me it's pretty much... it's probably for the better, everything that happens. So it seems almost silly now, months later, after that moment. They let me go the day after my birthday. January 6th, they let me go on January 7th, and so that was another layer of unhappy for me. But in the end, man, everything happened for a reason, because if I didn't start working with this new company, I never would have met Rorschach, who's over here playing with toys. Little guy has his favorite little stick toy thing. It's the bumblebee that you guys saw. If you know that video, that little short where he's playing with it. Even when I'm not there messing and playing, he finds a way to mess with it on his own. Outside of him, everyone else is doing good. I'm looking into probably the best rehoming agency for birds, for the parakeets. Once I hear back from these people and they let me know what's going on with that, I should be able to get Rorschach transferred over to the other room. Another thing I want to do, actually looking into this place, they take volunteers. And they're only open for really a few hours at a time. I'm wondering if on my days off on Tuesday or Sunday, if they would let me help out for a few hours myself. Because yeah, I may not be able to keep birds now with my situation and where I might be moving, but I still love working with them. And from what they looking like there, they got conures, cockatiels, love parrots, stuff like that. So I might even be lucky enough to work with macaws or cockatoos, which I have not worked with yet before. And that is because all birds are very dangerous in their own way. Those beaks are very sharp. Pretty much with larger birds like conures, cockatoos, and stuff. Well, not conures, I'm sorry. Conures are like scissors. When you get something like macaws or cockatoos, it's like bolt cutters. And that was said very well by Clint's Reptiles, who I do watch videos on as well. Great channel, look it up if you haven't seen it yet. Very astute gentleman. Has a lot of great information of not just current animals, but also he's very big into prehistoric, so he's very much a great source of very good knowledge because he's a professor and everything. So that's a little shout out to someone out there. No one said me to do that or anything. I just like putting out great channels towards animals and stuff if I think about them when doing my videos. There's more out there and they might come up in the future, but the vloggy thingies are unscripted and I just kind of go off the top of my head. But like he said, getting back, birds have very sharp beaks. Even though things like cockatoos and macaws and stuff don't really be seen eating other animals, they have strong beaks to break up seeds and get through the rinds of some very sturdy fruits and everything. So they have chompas. They ain't got no teeth, but those beaks, man. So yeah, I'm aware of the dangers, and their claws and stuff too. If they get really scratching at you, they can scratch you up pretty good, but with the cat, I'm pretty used to being scratched and stuff as well. Other than that, that'd be cool. The name of the organization is Parrot University, so I'll see if I can volunteer there and help out some. They seem to be a volunteer organization that rehomes, educates, and adopts out birds of different kinds, so an avian center, to say. And so once the parakeets can hopefully be accepted by them, honestly, if they decide not to, if they feel like, hey, we can't do this, because they do want a fee if they need to go to the vet, but these guys have had their shots and stuff. When you get this stuff through PetSmart, all the birds go through all their medications and stuff already. So it depends if they actually feel like they need to take them out, and if that is the case, I do have to come up with some of that money for that. So that'll be something I'll be looking into on my own. But hopefully they can take the birds. I have a lot to donate regardless. So hopefully it works out. And I really do want these people to be the ones that look after my animals because they seem to be the best in the area. And it's only about 7-10 minutes away from my house, so it makes it even better. But we'll see. We'll see. Goodness, if you hear all that noise, that's just the cat going crazy. Again, super lucky. Everything panned out. I'm telling you, those months ago when I first lost the job, I never lost a job I liked or anything like that. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one other job. I said there wasn't, but when I was working for Harris Teeter way back, I failed a drug test because they detected marijuana in the system, and they did the mouth swabby thing. But the thing was, I didn't smoke or anything for quite a few days. I think what happened was I used so much mouthwash and everything, I created open sores, and because of that, it takes a lot more for that marijuana to get out of your bloodstream, and then that could have been it. I mean, I know I don't even touch that stuff anymore. I buy from the store, so I do herb stuff, but I'm over 21, and it's mostly gummies or drinks, seltzers or something. If it is a flower of some sort, I'm allowed. It's legal now, so it's not a big deal. But I think that's it. But I didn't like that job. It was third shift, and they had me lifting the heaviest things, like the fruits and waters and all that. And I remember my toes and my fingers would be cracking, because when you lift something, you lean forward on your weight. So I was always curling my toes to catch my weight, and they started popping and hurting real bad. And that was me younger too, so you gotta think, I was mid-20s. So that's more than 10 years ago, actually. So I was young to mid-20s trying to do this. And it was breaking me, even then, so yeah, not fun. There's a whole list of different jobs I've had and things I did before settling in with animals. And honestly, I can't see myself doing anything else. So everything happens for a reason, I guess is the long story short on this. Everything's going great here, and I do thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Outside of these vlog video sort of things, I'll also do shorts, informational videos, things like that. And I love questions and stuff as well. So, in my opinion, unless you're trying to purposely act stupid, there is no such thing as a stupid question. I even had a comment ask, "What does a leopard gecko feel like?" That's a legit question. If you've never had a lizard crawl on you, how do you know what a lizard feels? Is it bumpy? Is it smooth? Do the claws hurt? Are they going to bite you? That's all questions that people who have never dealt with these animals will have. For someone like me, it's like second nature. I already know all this because I've lived it. So there might be something that might sound stupid, but if you think about it, at one point, we all have to learn somehow. So as long as you're asking in earnest and not just to be a silly troll person, then there's no such thing as a stupid question. So ask away. I'll be happy to answer. And informational questions and stuff. Don't get too personal or weird with things. I mean, I've tried to be as transparent as I can with all the video, and I've kind of explained everything about where I'm at on all sorts of things and all sorts of levels. So if you have any questions, I look through the other videos, and if you find yourself liking the videos you look through, consider subscribing. I would love to get some more people to kind of follow along, get the word out of just good animal care and just good vibes all around. And with that, I ain't going to keep you guys too much longer. Everyone's got their own thing to do. Look forward to more videos and shorts tomorrow. I'm trying to get up to 500 before the 20th rolls in, so I'm going to have to be doing about 3 or 4 a day to catch that mark. Anywho, peace out, have a good one. What are you doing with your cat litter box bag thing? That's your litters. Yeah. Leave that alone. You don't want to make a mess out of that stuff, buddy. You're just exploring. Nope, sorry. What you doing, silly? Yeah, you seem to have wore off some energy. Or is that just my imagination? Oh, nope, that's just my imagination. What are you doing? There's nothing under that door for you, friend. Did you push something under there? See, there's nothing in that closet, buddy. What are you trying to find? Nothing in there, bud. Dude, we just proved there was nothing in there. What are you trying to find? Trying to get that sock? You're just scratching at everything. This is kitty mode. You in kitty mode?